Justin Timberlake's personal life is quite controversial and at times raises many questions. This is a story about the women who have been part of his personal life. Welcome to the Top Art Legends. Let's get started. Singer Fergie.
It's hot, so delicious.
When Justin Timberlake and the other members founded the band NSYNC, they didn't immediately top the charts. However, as the group gained popularity in the industry, their personal lives also started to gain momentum. Fergie revealed, "One of my good friends was dating JC Chases, so we'd all hang out with NSYNC. Justin and I would go out together and have fun and make out." In addition to hanging out together, they also went on trips. But Fergie insists it was merely a convenient relationship. She added, "We were never serious. He was Mr. Right Now." Veronica Finn. Veronica and Justin had another teenage romance in 1997 during the height of Justin's career with NSYNC. They spent their time together whenever he wasn't touring, enjoying movies, going to parks, and simply hanging out at each other's homes. They even took a vacation together in the Bahamas. The relationship lasted for about a year, but it ended when Veronica found out that Justin had cheated on her. Singer Beyonce. When Beyonce was still in Destiny's Child and Justin was part of NSYNC, they often crossed paths and saw each other during tours. At one of the after-parties in 1998, they were reportedly caught kissing. However, things didn't go any further, since Justin was seeing several women at the time, and Beyonce was still in a relationship with her boyfriend. Nevertheless, they remained on good terms, even recording the song Until the End of Time together, and they are occasionally seen performing on stage together.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Singer Britney Spears.
Give me a sign.
Now we move on to one of Justin's most talked about relationships, one that fans still love to discuss. Pop princess Britney and boy band heartthrob Justin first met in the early 90s while filming The Mickey Mouse Club. "I was in love with her from the start," Justin told GQ magazine in 2006.
The feelings of love weren't as developed as they possibly could be.
At 12?
Yeah, so I was pretty infatuated with her. It was, looking back on it, it definitely had this great expectations vibe to it.
Did you give her her first kiss, or you your first kiss?
I think so. I think I did give her her first kiss.
In the Mickey Mouse Club or
Yeah.
before that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do. I do.
In 1999, as both of their careers were skyrocketing, they confirmed they were dating.
Are you really happy? Close your eyes. Are you really happy?
Of course, man. Look at her.
I know, she's lovely, isn't she?
She's an
Well,
11. She really said good things about me?
She did. She said some really lovely things about
They're
you.
all lies.
No, and you're stinky.
Yeah.
They appeared together on red carpets and performed at the Super Bowl 35 halftime show in 2001 alongside Aerosmith, Nelly, Mary J. Blige, and NSYNC. However, despite looking like the perfect couple, they broke up in 2002. When asked about the cheating rumors, Timberlake responded, "We're not perfect. I don't judge anybody. It's just young love. It's just young love. It was a very intense relationship, that's for sure." Justin reportedly chose to end things with a text message following rumors that Britney had cheated on him. Britney's former music video director, Chris Applebaum, said that she was in the middle of a 24-hour shoot for Overprotected when she received a message from Timberlake saying, "It's over."
What am I to do to win my life?
Britney was shocked, but she still managed to return to the set and finish the shoot. That same year, Justin released the track Cry Me a River, which featured a Britney lookalike and clearly depicted the pain of their breakup.
Told me you love me, why did you leave me? Oh.
"I've been scorned. I've been pissed off. I wrote Cry Me a River in 2 hours. I didn't plan on writing it," he recalled in his 2018 book, hindsight, and all the things I can't see in front of me about the breakup track. The feelings I had were so strong that I had to write it, and I translated my feelings into a form where people could listen and, hopefully, relate to it.
We were teenagers, you know, and
famous teenagers.
Yeah, and I think that's basically the best way to describe
Really good.
what happened to us. And
In addition to the track Cry Me a River, Justin repeatedly made unfavorable comments about Britney, which contributed to a more negative public perception of her, as people only knew Justin's side of the story. Their relationship resurfaced in public conversation in 2021 after the release of the documentary Framing Britney Spears, which claimed that Timberlake was partly responsible for the negative narratives about Spears following their breakup.
There were things out there that have been said about me that aren't completely true.
We stand up for you, Britney Spears, and we won't stop until you reach freedom.
Eventually, Justin apologized to Britney, writing, "I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn, or did not speak up for what was right," he wrote via Instagram in February 2021. "The industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. It's designed this way." In her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, which revealed the other side of their relationship to the world, Britney recalls, "For as much as Justin hurt me, there was a huge foundation of love, and when he left me, I was devastated," Britney explained. She could barely speak for months, and whenever anyone asked her about Timberlake, she would cry. "I don't know if I was clinically in shock, but it felt that way."
You know what? It's all about trust, and he loves me and I love him, and we just try to work it out.
Britney also wrote in her memoir about the abortion she had during her relationship with Justin. "It was a surprise, but for me, it wasn't a tragedy. I loved Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day," Spears wrote. But Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives, that we were way too young. So, due to Justin's unwillingness to become a father at the time, they decided to terminate the pregnancy. "It was important that no one find out about the pregnancy or the abortion, which meant doing everything at home," Britney writes. Only 3 people knew about it: Britney, Justin, and Felicia Collada. They decided Britney would take special pills. "I went into the bathroom and stayed there for hours, lying on the floor, sobbing and screaming. I went down to the ground on my knees, holding the toilet," Spears recounts. Timberlake lay on the bathroom floor with her. "At some point he thought maybe music would help, so he got his guitar and he lay there with me, strumming it. Still, they didn't take me to the hospital." Spears says the event messed her up for a while, especially because I still did love Justin so much. "It was insane how much I loved him, and for me it was unfortunate." Although, according to her, if the decision had been hers alone, she never would have gone through with it and would have kept the baby.
I want to be a young mom. That's my dream. You can judge me however you want, but that's what I want.
Of course, you might ask, why bring up things that happened so long ago and dwell on who they were back then? But this is part of the truth about their relationship, and not talking about it would feel dishonest. She also mentioned Justin's song Cry Me a River, writing that during their relationship, both of them were unfaithful. "I felt there was no way at the time to tell my side of the story," Spears wrote of the song. "I couldn't explain, because I knew no one would take my side once Justin had convinced the world of his version. I don't think Justin realized the power he had in shaming me. I don't think he understands to this day." After Britney's book was released, Justin disabled comments on his social media accounts. There were widespread rumors about a falling out with his current wife over the abortion story, which had been kept secret for many years. Some even speculated about a possible divorce. As for Britney, she emphasized that with the release of the book, she never intended to hurt anyone. "This is actually a book I didn't know needed to be written. Although some might be offended, it has given me closure on all things for a better future," Spears shared. Singer Tonya Mitchell.
And when it's all said and done.
After his highly publicized breakup with Britney, Justin dove into a series of casual romances. Pop singer Tonya Mitchell was one of them. Some sources even claimed she was one of the women Justin had cheated on Britney with. There is some speculation that Justin and Tonya actually dated earlier, between 1998 and 1999, though no direct confirmation exists. What is known is that they were acquainted, as their parents knew each other. Singer Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys was another woman with whom Justin had a brief fling that lasted about a month, following his split from Britney. Singer Jenna Dewan. Right after Alicia, Justin jumped into a romantic relationship with Jenna Dewan. At the time, she was a backup vocalist, and Dewan confirmed their relationship during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, emphasizing the friendship that defined this post-Britney interlude.
But you were there during that period when they were together.
No, I was there. I was dancing with him after the breakup.
After the breakup.
Like after.
During the breakup.
Yeah.
But this too was short-lived. Actress Alyssa Milano.
How's it going?
Oh. Wow, is this embarrassing?
It's okay, I'm okay.
The year 2002 was crazy busy with the number of girls in Justin's life, and Alyssa Milano was also on that list. In a 2013 interview, when asked if it was true that she dated Justin, she replied, "Yeah, that's true. That was right after Britney broke his heart. I swooped in for the kill." In her later interviews, Alyssa even said that Justin and Britney were the perfect couple.
What do you remember about Justin and Britney at that time?
I mean, they were super cute, super in love, super young, you know, and they just seemed like the perfect match.
Actress Cameron Diaz.
Oh my God, you're not alone, are you?
No, I'm not actually. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I shouldn't have just...
Cameron and Justin met in April 2003 at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. That same year, rumors started that they were dating. They were often seen together at various events, games, trips, and even house hunting. Despite fans wanting their romance to deepen, both of them treated the relationship as something for the moment. On the Ellen DeGeneres show, when Ellen asked Justin if she should start looking for a bridesmaid dress, he joked, "The only thing is, you'll have to stay the same size for the next 15 years. Cameron seemed to share that sentiment. 2 months after Justin's interview on the same show, when asked a similar question, she answered, "You know the answer to that, Ellen. I'm a commitment phobe. Don't want to do it." They broke up in early 2007, and it seems the split was quite amicable. In 2011, they reunited for the film Bad Teacher, and Cameron has always spoken fondly of Justin, remembering him as a guy with a great sense of humor and talent.
I don't know how to say this. I'm kind of nervous. It's all just happening so quickly.
You can tell me anything, Scott. You're one of my best friends.
I'm crushing on someone.
I think you're pretty great, too.
Playboy bunny Zoe Gregory. According to Zoe, she was one of the women Justin cheated on Cameron with. They met at one of Hefner's parties, where Justin initially tried to resist Zoe's advances because he had a girlfriend. However, the Playboy star supposedly gave him an excuse by saying that Diaz was not with you right now. And then Timberlake allegedly stripped down to his underwear and jumped into the infamous grotto pool. He didn't want to look like a wimp. We both got in the grotto and we both got our kid off, down to his shorts, and we ended up fooling around, she claimed. I didn't have sex with him, but we had a fondle and we made out. Actress Jessica Biel. After breaking up with Cameron, Justin was spotted flirting with Jessica while snowboarding with a group of friends in Park City, Utah. However, this wasn't their first meeting. They had seen each other before, but both were in relationships at the time, so they only came to understand their feelings for each other later. A few months after, rumors started spreading that Justin was head over heels for Jessica. By December 2008, Biel described her highly secretive relationship with Timberlake as the only shining gift she received for Christmas, one she didn't want to open in front of strangers. "It's the one part of my life that is my own, and not for anyone else," she said at the time.
Early on, we were putting anything on the line. We were just like hanging out. I think before we got married, that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is the person I want to be in the boat with when we hit the rapids, because we're gonna hit the rapids and we're gonna have to hold on tight. And can you row? Because I can row, so I think you can row. Let's try this.
However, due to various speculations and rumors, their relationship was uncertain. In 2011, they decided to break up. It was completely mutual, and they both decided it was time to move on. But just a few months later, talk of their reunion started circulating. They were seen together again, and by December 2011, it became known that Justin had proposed to her. Biel recalled on The Late Late Show years later, "We had snowboarded all day. It was in the middle of the winter, waist-high snow. We were in head-to-toe snowboarding outfits, hats, gloves, everything." Biel continued, "And we go up to the property to just check out how the foundation is looking, and all of a sudden, he gets down onto his knees and just sinks into the snow." In April 2015, they welcomed their first child, a son named Silas.
Do you see yourself moving in a certain direction now as a mother?
I just think I would like to continue doing it all. I mean, I know it's hard and it's getting harder because you have to split your time and find that balance, but I just so much enjoy finding these stories and creating something.
However, in 2019, rumors surfaced about Justin having an affair with his Palmer co-star Alicia Wainwright. But Justin quickly apologized to his family, acknowledging that his behavior might have sparked such rumors. In 2020, they welcomed their second child, Phineas, and in 2021, they moved from Los Angeles to their residence in Montana.
The thing that I think surprised me about being a parent, well, it surprised me about myself, is maybe that I actually might be the rule enforcer sometimes, but it's not really my style. It's not really like what I just sort of thought Justin is gonna be the rule enforcer, and that's the way it's gonna be. I'm a Pisces, I'm more emotional, I'm more gentle and easygoing and, you know, whatever, but I'm kind of good at it.
In October 2022, the couple celebrated 10 years of marriage with posts on Instagram. "10 years ain't enough," he captioned the post. "You make me a better husband and father every day. I love you so much, you beautiful human. Run it back." They even renewed their vows.
First, I want to thank my beautiful, loving, and incredibly understanding of her husband's shortcomings wife, Jessica. Now listen, she's not from here, but she built like she is.
But as we mentioned earlier, after the release of Britney's memoir, Woman in Me, in 2023, the idyll of their relationship was disturbed, and according to some sources, Jessica's trust in Justin was shaken. For a while, they weren't seen together, and as noted, Justin disabled comments on his social media. Yet, after a few weeks, things settled down again. However, they have never publicly commented on the matters raised in the book. In 2024, Justin was stopped and arrested for driving under the influence. This situation did not sit well with Jessica, as it became clear that their relationship was somewhat strained. A few months later, at Jessica's insistence, Justin pled guilty, resulting in a 1-year suspension of his driver's license and a fine. Currently, the couple continues to live in their home in Montana, staying away from Hollywood and choosing to lead a quieter life. On Justin's 44th birthday, Jessica congratulated him and wrote a post on Instagram. "Another year to make memories that I keep sacred in my heart. Another year of joy and challenges being a parent with you," Jessica began. "Another year together being curious and creative in the world. Another year growing and evolving and sometimes devolving with you. Another year laughing about it all," she added. Happy birthday, my love.
So if I get jealous, I can't help.
Thank you for watching this video. See you later on the Top Art Legends.